Yu-Gi-Oh! Art 5. What you gonna do when the dual chasers are coming for you? Yu-Gi-Oh! Art 5. What you gonna do when the dual chasers are coming for you? Nobody around here is no joy. The chasers not playing no games. If they see your ass on the dual runner, they will arrest your ass today. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Art 5. What you gonna do when the dual chasers are coming for you? Hello my Otaku buddies, I'm Hermit Frost and this is Otaku Weekly, and today I am here to review Yu-Gi-Oh! Art 5 episode 60. I gotta be completely honest with you guys, it was like I didn't even watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. It was like a fucking prison show or movie, anything prison related, all the cliches, it was in this fucking episode. Allow me to explain. Early on in this episode, we have the Lancers get arrested, they get put in the back of a police vehicle. And the kids are pretty much screaming at, Crow pretty much saying, let Crow go, he didn't do anything, yada yada yada. And Crow's playing that cliche father figure in a police movie, bamming on the door. Make sure you eat right, children, brush your teeth, make sure you go to sleep on time. And Selena's playing that whole cool, calm, and collected person in the back of the car, just pretty much saying, yo, calm down, Rira got away, Tsukikage got his ass, the ninja dude, he made sure Rira got away. And Yuya's playing that over-the-top dramatic guy trying to get out of the door. What happened to Rira? Bah, bah, bah. Let him go, motherfuckers. And we don't know what happened to him. That shit was fucking priceless. Also, Saratori's playing that whole spoiled rich kid cliche in the movie. He's just playing that whole role. Do you know who I am? I'm gonna have your head when I get out of here. My father's gonna make you suffer. That's the whole role Saratori's trying to play. Also, Crow's friend, he just looking like, what the fuck did I get myself into rolling with these fools? And that shit was fucking hilarious. Also, arriving at the prison, they're told to keep their decks. It's as important as their lives. So they're told that their decks is as important as their lives while arriving at the gates. Selena's separated from the group and Yuya's gonna make a fucking scene right away. Selena says, calm down, bro. Don't make a scene. It'll be alright. I loved Selena in this episode, gotta admit it. Something that caught my eye about Crow's friend is the fact that the prisoners, they nodded their head like, shit is about to go down in this prison. Also, Crow's friend, he nodded his head at the exact same prisoner's direction like, yep, it's finally time to do this shit. I honestly think some odd way Crow's friend will play a major factor in getting these guys out of this prison, or he will just do something fucking crazy in this prison that will be fucking awesome in a future episode. That's just me. Some reason Crow's friend, he was talking like he'd been there before. He was speaking like from personal experience. He was just looking like, there's two types of people in this place. One, they lost the light in their eyes, and two, the ones that still have that glow. And I'm just looking like, this dude, he had to have fucking escaped from that prison before, and I know he knows some ins and outs about that prison. It's not nothing you could tell me to say he didn't been there before. He had to been in that prison before. Well, that's just my personal opinion, by the way, too. Early on in the episode, for about like 8 minutes, I believe, into the episode, they get reunited with Gongen, Zaka, and Dennis. And these guys also inform the rest of the Lancers, along with Crow and his friend as well, that they say, hey, Kurosaki is in solitary confinement because he was fighting with like 10 prisoners. That shit right there, it was fucking awesome to me because, come on, 10 motherfuckers? And Kurosaki, he's just looking in the prison looking like, well, teach they ass not to fuck with me. You should have known by now, Exceeds Monster is better than Synchros. But with that being said, you guys, it was fucking awesome because we know that Kurosaki is there. We don't know if that's going to play an obstacle while they're getting out of the prison. They don't know if we don't know as a viewer, or they're going to be like, oh shit, we got to get Kurosaki out of here. While we're right there by the fucking exit, we have to go all the way back for Kurosaki, and I'm just looking like, what obstacle is going to be played in getting Kurosaki out of the prison as well? Are we going to just simply have him get out of the solitary confinement and rejoin with the group as they escape? Or are they going to have to do something fucking crazy and drastic to get him out of the prison as well? We don't fucking know. Also in this episode, we see Yuya ass go full on prisoner mode for like 10 seconds because he barely, I mean barely, get any food in his plate at all. He was just looking like, What the fuck is this little shit? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Along with Saratori gets as well, pretty much saying, do you know who my father is? He will make your fucking life a fucking living hell, man. And also, Yuya gets tripped on the floor, and Saratori, Crow, and Crow's friend, I forgot his fucking name, or did they even mention his name? But they get dick water, toilet water, all kind of bathroom water, this shot on their food. It was already implemented, because if these guys would have just got plain old water through on their food, most likely they would have just said, fuck that shit, I gotta eat, man. But he made sure, he said, hey, and this is toilet rag water I used to clean the bathroom with. I'm just looking like, I would literally have to whoop some ass if that shit happened to me. Solitary confinement, I don't give a fuck. I would have to beat some ass. You throw some goddamn water from a rag out of a bathroom that you threw some water, dirty ass bathroom water from a dirty ass rag on my food. I would have to kick some ass in Yu-Gi-Oh by now. Sorry. And we see the main prisoner that pretty much runs the prison in this episode as well. Along with that, we get it told to us that Gongenzaka and Dennis pretty much save these two guys from being bullied inside of the prison. They give 2 valuable cards apiece, pretty much making it that Gongenzaka and Dennis have Yu-Gi-Oh! Prison bitches. So pretty much close to the end of this episode, Yuya and company get a message from a guard by saying, hey, come to this cell, you're being summoned and you better not refuse. So the prisoner guy that pretty much runs the prison, the big dog in the prison, pretty much says, hey, give me some cards and you can live good as a motherfucker in this prison. And Yuya refuses. Him and Gongenzaka pretty much refuses by saying one little word. And it was fucking crazy. You know what they said? It was so dramatic. It changed the course of Yu-Gi-Oh history. And this is what they said. No. So by them telling the main prisoner dude no, he gets pissed off at the Lancers. And he just says, hey, you guys are going to give me some fucking cards, man. With that being said, Yuya engages this guy in a duel, and this guy just tosses a super rare card at a guard and makes it get caught in a fucking steel pipe. I'm just looking like, if y'all motherfuckers can do all this with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you can toss them in the metal, making this shit actually cut metals. Why don't you do that shit to cut like the bars or some shit off the cages or some shit and escape? And the shit that made me just go, what? In this episode, when this guy dueled Yuya, is the fact that he's a samurai. He has 2 swords. He got like 1,000,000 fucking cards piled up in a stack under him like a fucking couch or some shit. And you can pierce metal with these cards. And you got 2 samurai swords. Mind you, the guards, they don't even have good weapons like samurai swords. They got fucking electric billy clubs or some shit. He has all these followers, all these cards, 2 samurai swords, and yet you can't escape the detention center. I'm like what the fuck? Really? And this duel between this guy and Yuya starts, and you just looking like, okay, this guy manages to get 4 2,000 point beaters onto the field. And he just trades them in for like a synchro summon, but the monster's effect is fucking beastie. Each of Yuya's draw phases, it deals 1,500 damage. It already struck Yuya once, and he activates this one trap card called No Cheating, I believe, and it made all of Yuya's pendulum monsters fucking leave the field. And I'm just looking like, holy fucking shit, dude. It's like a fucking lose-lose situation with Yuya. You draw, you lose life points. You summon, No Cheated activates, and you can't even use your pendulum monsters. You gotta summon fucking normally. And I'm just looking like, he better get that fucking trap card off of the field ASAP. This is the problem I have with Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment. You don't see Dark Hole, you don't see Mirror Force, you don't see Book of the Moon, Mystical Space Typhoon, no more. I'm just like, why the fuck don't these guys activate these cards anymore? Seriously. And all of Yuya's buddies are just looking like, holy shit, Yuya, you're about to get your fucking ass beat, and it's hilarious. And I'm just looking like, it pretty much is. And this episode, it was fucking crazy. At the end, that duel, it was fucking interesting. I'm not gonna lie. And in next week's episode, we most likely see the samurai dude that Yuya's dueling, and we're gonna most likely get a flashback. And I pray to God they do not do entertainment dueling, like knowing Yuya does that whole ladies and gentlemen. I hope he does not do that, because you are in a prison. What the fuck you want to make people smile about for in prison? Really, Yuya? If he does that, it's fucking game over for him and the Lancers. But with that being said, you guys, I honestly predict we will see the flashback from the samurai guy that Yuya's facing, and most likely Yuya's some way, I know this for a fact. He will get that trap car off of the field, pendulum summon. I don't know how he will do it. He will get Odd Eyes back on the field. Most likely he will get his Exceeds form of Odd Eyes or his fusion version. He will win the duel, and we will see Kurosaki at some point next week's episode, and we will see Yuzu or Selena, just being said. But with that being said, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hermit Frost, Taco Weekly, over and out.